Hello, my dear Geminis. Here we are once again, as every week, with your bonus reading. Now, this is the regular one. I do here and there some extra bonus readings for you because you are, like the sign that it's actually most supportive of my channel for all these years. And I really want to express my gratitude for that. So I decided, except for these bonus readings that are weekly, to go on and do here and there something a little bit extra for you as a sign of appreciation. Now, for the new people here, I do actually two types of bonus readings, which are the regular bonus readings. One is for the members only, so you actually have to become a member in order to watch one of those. And the other one is for two signs that had most viewed videos during the week. Okay, and when I say during the week, I refer to weekly readings, which are the general weekly and the Korean finances weekly. Now, every week it's you, and then we have somebody else. So once again, Geminis, I do really, really appreciate you all and love you all so much, and thank you. So that being said, for the new people also, in the description box, which is under the video, so like where is the video, like you can see a little bit of text, because some people were asking and they couldn't find like what is that, where is that. Okay, you can find my email where you can reach me for either personal reading, clearing sessions, or any other type of services. I do different stuff, and for any type of question that you might have, you can actually refer there. You can ask for like sending an email, or like just see there. So that's what I wanted to say. So that being said, let's just see, I pulled an oracle for you. Of course, we're going to pull tarot to clarify this. Now, here we have number 15, which is actually here. This one is the goddess of earth, moon, and it definitely strongly refers to this feminine aspect, which is about creation, but also it's not about male or female. We all have masculine and feminine energy, but it's also about purification, you see. And there is something here that connects to this grounding energy, forgiveness here, nurturing, like growth potential, but also with a lot of purification here that comes, hand in hand. And this is like letting go to the mother, here. So whatever we need to purify here, just releasing, you see, and connected actually to earth element here. So we're going to see what this is all about. I'm just going to read you here the message, okay? And the actual advice here is, trust your intuition, but first accept and admit your defaults to yourself. Only in this way can your journey be prolific, rich, and unobscured by your ego. So this would be about, like seeing the big picture, admitting our, sins or our faults to ourselves, releasing it to Mother Gaia, which is all about forgiveness. You see, it's almost like this Empress, and she's very forgiving, she's very understanding, she's very nurturing, you see, almost like this motherly archetype here that we are talking about, that it's all about, actually literally nurturing and forgiving here. So for some of you, it's like yourself. Some of you might be actually having given somebody that you can connect that could be playing this role for you. But definitely here we are talking about accomplishment, achievement, potential here. But as long as we are okay with what we are doing and who we are and where are we coming from. Okay, so, and when I say where are we coming from, it doesn't mean that like everybody has a perfect past. I mean, it has been worked on this so that it can become, like closer and more awakened and more conscious, So it's all about the work that we are putting. It's not about where we start from, So let's see what's going on. So for those of you that are new, this is Padma.tarot channel. If you like what I do, please do subscribe. I would really greatly appreciate it. Also, if you want to join membership, there is a join button. You can press it. A couple of options you can choose from, benefit from, and as I already mentioned, I do upload these members only videos, so if you want to watch those, that's the way how. And as I already said, in the description box below you can find actually my email, and you can reach out for the personal reading, clearing session, or any other type of services or question. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Wow, you have the sun. So there you go. There is definitely a sense of accomplishment, achievement, abundance. But this is this enlightenment, you see. So make sure that you're at the side of the light. Make sure that you're definitely operating from the high vibrational energies here. And that definitely I'm seeing for some of you, there's going to be a lot of almost like enlightenment here, you see, for some. And you're going to really be okay with that. You're going to be okay with your past, with your present, and even with the future, expectations here. You see, you might be actually starting for some of you to finally see this bright future here. but there is a lot of enlightenment here. Everything is positive with the sun, so whatever comes out after this, it's going to be fine, because this one, it's almost like stronger than any other negative energy here, you see. And that's about this enlightenment and understanding the journey. And some of you have come a long way here, and you have been working on yourself a lot, and this is like a little bit like reward. It's like literally like you're almost like, some of you are reaching this level of this, like goddess here, or like this empress, or however you want to look at this. Okay, but that's this Leo energy here, major arcana. Yeah, some of you, there you go. The Knight of Cups. It looks like whatever you have been dreaming about, something that was very important to you, something that you were going for, it might happen here, as long as you're operating with the high vibrational energy of love. When I say love, it doesn't mean necessarily romantic love. It means like from the, like just perspective where we are operating from this high vibrational energies. We are not operating here from ego, or from, revenge, or from, like whatever else. We are just, like in the high vibrational energy of forgiveness, compassion, creation. You see, those are the energies here. And definitely the potential is great. Pisces here, by the way. So this is about, like literally being able to do so. But you see, it's interesting here that I was mentioning letting to the ground and Mother Gaia, whatever. It's like literally here connecting to the nature here. It's going to be helpful. And for some of you, definitely grounding your energy. And whatever you need to speak about, you see, you can actually do a little bit of confession here, or a little bit of, like whatever you need in order to be more light, to, like even like release this heaviness from your soul. You can actually here express how you feel. Maybe, like just go in the woods or in the park or whatever, like just, talk around your energy. Even like walking barefoot, could be actually helpful. Of course, you're not going to do somewhere where, you might get arrested for it, but you know what I mean. I just wanted to lighten up a little bit the atmosphere here. But definitely here, this could be really very, very helpful here. Just connecting to, the earth element here. Even like physically, literally like barefoot walking or whatever could be good for you. Yeah, we do have something here that it's gonna happen. It is Ace of Wands. That's creation. That's this manifestation. That's this birth, rebirth, whatever. That's the first spark. Fire is the first element. Everything starts from fire. Then, like it's actually the other elements come through. And you definitely have this great potential to actually create something amazing for yourself. And some of you, as I say, this is this bright future that finally you're seeing that it's actually possible, but we do need here to admit to ourselves, like some things, to release this heaviness, so, just be in this light-hearted energy. The more that you are, the more possibilities are going to be opening to you, okay? Yeah, the devil is here. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So just make sure here that you're not tricked into anything that has to do with ego, with revenge, and that you're not operating from this low vibrational energy. This is literally what I was getting here. Guys, know what I'm doing here because I read energy. So that's the caution here, okay? You're going to be able to see through this, especially with the sun. There's a lot of clarity here. And make sure just that something is not a little bit of illusion here, okay? And sometimes when we are pulled strongly towards something, and we do have this strong desire about something, we do tend to, sidetrack. And it's interesting here because the other sign that this week had like this bonus reading was Virgo. Virgo and you are actually ruled by the same ruler, which is Mercury. Mercury is all about, the mind, the sharp mind, the written or spoken word, you see negotiation, but it's this element of, like mental element here about understanding and seeing clearly through what's going on, okay? And some of you, it's interesting that Virgo did also have something about not deceiving themselves. There was like actually a lot of this fire element and a lot of, like ability to achieve something, but it's how we're going to get there. Not by operating from anything that it's fueled with, like low vibrational energy of either it's envy, revenge, or, deception, or anything else, like ego-centered energies that could be representing this devil. So we need to realize that we don't need to be fooled, because sometimes this Knight of Cups, it's very genuine energy, it's okay, but it's sometimes also very elusive energy, and it's something that could be, like seen for what it's not. Okay, so that's something that some of you might need to be a little bit aware. Although, as I already mentioned here with the sun, you're going to be fine. But this is seeing through it and, acting upon this. So you need to release this. And even if you have some thoughts, or whatever, it's good, to actually not to, just sweep them under the rug, but to actually see what this is that comes to your mind, and maybe just, go out and just talk, like just express it here, whatever, write it in the paper, you can burn it or whatever, but, express this in order to be able to release it, okay, literally here, because some of you, there is something here that needs to be a little bit released here. I'm not saying that it's necessarily, like something bad, especially, I mean, even this devil here, it's represented as an ice cream, but make sure that you're not here in any type of delusion, deception or anything. Either it's somebody who is trying to get you into this mood, or it's you here that are, just not clear about something. Although I'm seeing with this sun, you're going to have plenty of clarity. Capricorn here, by the way, with the devil. Yeah, the King of Cups. There is something here that it's very important to you. You see, you're definitely operating from your heart as well. And when I say your heart, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be just this high vibrational energy. The highest of all, it's love, any type of love, okay? And it can be love for life, self-love, love for what you do, creativity here as well. And it looks like that's how, as long as you are on this, like frequency here, you're going to be fine. Okay, Scorpio here, by the way. Yeah, look at this. The Two of Swords. Take your time. Make the right choices, you see. And Virgo was going on about choices. That's why I'm telling you. If you're, like resonating here, that's also maybe the reading that you would like to see, especially because even if you don't have a strong placement in Virgo or whatever, you do share the same ruler, okay? And there is something about Mercury and seeing through, because Mercury is very sharp energy. It's the intellect. It's going to see through things, okay? So anyway, however, this is mind and heart again. So look at the heart here. We need to apply a lot of mind energy, which would be this Mercury here, okay? So definitely make sure that you do that, okay? Don't act upon the just notion here, just the, urge. Make sure that you actually take time to think about things, okay? To think things through, and then to make some decisions here, okay? That's going to be very important. So anyway, however, also, if you're dealing with any type of obstacles here, you're going to be able to see through this, to see what this is, and to work, on that. The Two of Swords, that's a person blindfolded. You see his hands across the chest holding swords. So for some of you, there's something here that we need to see through and to overcome. Now, the Two of Swords, sometimes because we are blindfolded and our hands are actually on our chest holding swords, okay? I mean, that's a person in the classic tarot. It could be about reflection on ourselves and what is keeping us back. Okay, so this could be our energy. It doesn't have to be only external. For some, though, it might be. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, you see the confusion, the Seven of Cups. You see, we have some options here, but we are not certain. What are we going to choose? It could be multiple options here. It could be a lot of confusion. It could be deception here. Sometimes it's a self-deception, you see. You have all these cups, but they're in the fog, in the clouds. You're not seeing clearly. Okay, that's why we have the sun here to shoot these clouds away so that you can see clearly what's going on and what's in these cups and what are these options here. So some of you just, ground your energy, make sure that whatever is going on for the right reason and from the right, like intention here. And definitely, other than that, the universe is going to show you the right way and the right option, the right choice here for you, okay? Yeah, the Eight of Cups. We really need to walk away from this devil, whatever this is. Some of you might be even realizing around this time that there is a reason why something is not happening for you. And it could be definitely with these energies now that I'm seeing here, it's not going to be for everybody. For some of you, it's whatever you're releasing here, self-deception or whatever. But for some, my darlings, you might have somebody who is actually making damn sure here that you don't get to where you need to go. So if this is you, you really need to see and do a little bit of, like energy work. And I do believe that there was something coming out in the other bonus reading, because we just did I think it was messages from spirit. So there is a strong notion here for some of you Geminis out there. It's not for everybody. You might be dealing with a certain devil here. Whoever this is for you, this person could be really standing on the way of you achieving this goddess, like level here in any shape or form, you see. But we really need to see what this is. Eight of Cups, it's about walking away. And look at it. She's looking at this history here. She's looking at like, okay, what is this? Why? You see? Because something could be really challenging for you. And it's almost like you're supposed to be in this energy, but somehow, for some reason, something is always, happening here that it's pulling you back, you see. So make sure here, okay, with this Knight of Cups, don't, you might, like always go for the wrong person, trusting the wrong person. And it could be a specific person in your life, or it could be the type, okay? make sure that you don't go for that. It doesn't have to be romantic, guys. It could be always the same, you know, like deal that it's offered to you, but it's always the wrong one for you. So make sure that you don't do that. Like, let's say somebody's offering something that's going to be a quick success. It's going to be, you know, like a lot of money. If it's too good to be true, probably it is. Okay, so if it seems that it's too good to be true. So make sure that you don't go for the same pattern here. So there are many options here what this could be, okay? But some of you, you do have, unfortunately, somebody here that you really need to see who this is and what are you going to do about this, okay? Definitely energy work here could be required as a cord cutting, you know, or whatever, because this could be somebody who keeps, you know, confusing you every single time and keeps, you know, getting you to choose the wrong path here, okay? Now, for some, it could be your energy, as I already mentioned here, so just make sure here to release it, okay? And again, you see, it's something here that whatever was going on in the past, you're not there. You see, some of you have overcome this, you have walked away from these situations, this, you know, patterns, this, you know, how you used to be even, you see. You have, you know, like definitely here worked a lot on yourself, on your healing, on your, you know, like literally consciousness here. So you have come a long way. So it's not the same person anymore. So you really don't have to be bothered with that. For some of you, it's releasing your old self, your past self. And that was definitely, I believe that this reading with the Virgo's reading, today's Virgo's reading with the bonus reading, is connected, and it's what connects you to Virgo is definitely this Mercury, and Virgo also have this analytical mind because of the ruler with Mercury as well as you do, okay? So just, you know, see what's going on there. And the other thing, I believe that this is also connected to these messages from Spirit that we just did for you. Yeah, look at this. You have the High Priestess here. There's something here that you do need to realize here, my dear Gemini, and definitely release it here. Speak to somebody. You see, I would say it could be the nature here. It could be if you have somebody that you can really confide in, yes, but it could be just, you know, like this understanding. And again, it's you and your higher self. So it could be also you and your old self here, because you have ascended here. See? So just see how it resonates here. But I'm definitely seeing that. And there are some secrets here or some hidden stuff that really needs to be looked at, okay? You need to get into, you know, like in touch with this, and to actually see and work through this. And let me just read, because I do believe, because this is intuition with the High Priestess, Pisces energy, Major Arcana, I believe that we did have something here that talks about this intuition here. So let me just see. Okay, here we are. Trust your intuition. That's the thing here. But first, accept and admit your defaults to yourself. You see, so that's all about that. Admitting to ourselves, you see, and then you can choose the different reality here. You see, it's almost like, you know, different realm. Anyway, I'm not going to go into this because we can sit here now 5 hours to talk about that. Hopefully, at some point when I have, you know, like enough members, I would like to do this type of things, okay? But we need to, you know, actually gather around, and then we can do that. So, because I would really, really like to talk about you with that, and we can do the live streams and that. I do have plans, but okay, you know, sometimes it's all about this divine timing. So let's just be patient with that, okay? But this is about that. So once again, trust your intuition, but first accept and admit your defaults to yourself. Only in this way can your journey be prolific, rich, and obscured by your ego. Okay, so just something here that you really need to see, understand, recognize, and some of you, unfortunately, you have some devil here that you really need to see what are you going to do about. Okay, so love you all. Once again, thank you, my dear Geminis, for being there for me always, and I do appreciate you all. So sending you a lot of love and healing.